Good evening. Happy, wonderful Wednesday. And it is wonderful because this is my last Wednesday to be at home before the next 2 months, and I'm not at home at all. So today is a wonderful day, a really good day. And so, since it's a wonderful day, I thought I would bring you some wonderful news or good news, either or, what you want to call it, I don't mind. But I want to bring you some good news. And the good news I want to bring you is in regards to how we view ourselves, how we view situations and ourselves, and how we can be in a situation or looking at a situation and we see that it needs all this qualifications and skills and stuff, but then when we look at ourselves, we don't see that in ourselves, and so we feel like we are not able to do what is required of whatever that might be, whether it be a job, whether it be an event, whether it be a situation, whether it be a relationship, whatever that might be. And a good example I have of this is in regards to your resume. In your resume, you beef yourself up really good. And some of us actually pay people to beef us up really good. And the ones that we pay, they are in a setting to use terminology to describe us that we probably would not use to describe us. And they make us look really good. They make us shine very bright. And so while the resume looks good, when we're out there looking at the job descriptions, they don't necessarily match what's in our mind about what we are able to offer. And so we automatically talk ourselves out of applying for jobs or believing we're qualified for jobs before we even step to apply for that job or try for that job, because we've already pretty much told ourselves that we don't have the skills for that. And over the last year, I've had the opportunity to really kind of look at job descriptions in a little bit more detail. And what I have noticed from that experience, I have actually went back and because of what I've learned and looked at my resume and looked at the job descriptions, and what I've learned is that I actually have the skills in the resume. However, when I read the job description, I didn't feel like I had the skills, or maybe they're in terminology I didn't have, or I didn't use, and so I'm thinking I'm not qualified for this job, and so I'm not even going to apply for it. But the truth is I've had the skills all along. It was just I couldn't see the skills. Did y'all see that beat? I just couldn't see the skills that I had, and therefore I automatically disqualified myself before I even tried to get qualified. And as I really think about that situation, I think about God and walking with God and spiritual growth. And a lot of times God calls us into situations where we don't feel like we have the skills that are needed for whatever He's called us to. And so we automatically talk ourselves out of it. And here's one of the worst things is that since we automatically don't think that we have the skills, or we don't think that we have the skills in the way that they are needed, then we automatically want to leave the situation. But we're kind of stuck in the situation. We can't get out of the situation, so we have to stay. But then voices around us, be that friends, co-workers, family, whatever, they start basically only confirming that those thoughts that we have about us not being qualified are true, because they're saying those same things about us. And so we don't even go for the job that God wants us to go for, so to speak, whatever that might be. Instead, we look at what ourselves in our own eyes, and we say we don't have it. But the truth is, we've had it inside of us all along. We've had the skills inside of us all along. Whatever it is that God called you to, you've had it all along. And the only problem is that you or I can't see the skills. And we don't believe that we have what it takes to do what needs to be done. And so instead, we believe the lies around us. We believe the terminology we're used to, because the terminology that God is using, we're not used to. And that's part of the problem. That's why we don't believe, because we don't understand that terminology. So, and then we're not stuck. We become in a place believing that where we are is the only place we'll ever be, because that's all the skills we have, and that's all the skills we'll ever have. But the truth is that just like on the resume, all those skills are inside of us. And God might be speaking different terminology to us, but they're there. And we have to make the connection between the job that we're applying for and the resume that we have, so to speak. And we have to join those together to go after the job that God has for us, that we are qualified for, and that we have the skills and the ability within us to do whatever it is that He has called us to. And so I just kind of wanted to leave that with us, because there's days, believe it or not, that I wake up and I say, Lord, I can't do today. I don't have it in me. I can't be a Marine mama. That's a big one I say a lot. I'm just not sure if I can be a Marine mom. And then I just can't face today because this is going on or that's going on. Or I'm just not qualified. And one of the things when I say I can't be a Marine mom, I always hear, I prepared you for this. And where you lack, I will give. So you are able to be this mom. You are able to be a soldier's mom. And I'm always here for you. And I'm right beside you, Wendy, to carry you through the strengths and the weaknesses. And so I just wanted to share that. And then also, I really don't have an ending. but anyway, I just wanted to share that, and that I challenge you and me to take the time to look at things deeper, and to not surface level look at things, because when we surface level look at things, we miss the depth of who we really are, and we fall into believing the criticism, the negativity, the trials that are going on around us, and we believe whatever they're saying to us. Whatever that might be, whatever they're saying to us, we believe it. So I challenge you and me to go boldly before God and to grab hold of what He says about you and me and how we are qualified, and believe Him. And when we don't understand what He says about us, that instead of just not believe Him, will take the time to pray for wisdom to see it like He does. So that's my prayer. It's my prayer for you. That's my prayer for me. So I hope that from that we will be able to blossom into these beautiful flowers that God has called us to be. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, and I might do another video tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. Who knows? But I will be doing some later. But anyway, if not, oh well. Enjoy your evening. Have a good one.